Hi, I'm Ron Lynch. Welcome to the Hobby Castle, right here in South Boston, Virginia.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
Fantastic, man. Look, that 350 I got, outstanding. But look, man,
Really love it.
I just heard you got a new one in.
Hey, dude, look at check this out.
All right.
This is the new 350. It is still basically the same flying frame,
Okay.
but this comes with a gimbal and GoPro that you have, unlike you have on yours and like I got on mine, we can't pan and tilt. This
So
thing
it's a
can
whole
pan and
new
tilt. This is
new
a
camera?
whole new thing. Whole new thing. Now this, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm just about tempted. Anytime, so if I turn up missing during this interview, I might be out front.
I'm gonna be with you. You know that.
Dude, I know you would. I know you would. You'd enjoy this. I see that the legs or gear for this seem to be, they're just a little bit longer than the conventional
Right.
T-Rex. And another thing I especially like with this, let's pop the cap out here. Let's take this battery out. You're going to see something that you might like. I know I was thrilled to death when I saw it. It's a big old fat battery, 3,000 milliamp hours.
All right. And it's a 30C, okay?
Yes, this will keep you out there. I'm not exactly yet sure how much longer, but I'm going to put a stopwatch on it by the end of this day
Okay.
to find out how long we can stay out. Conventionally, it's about 15 minutes.
Ron, now, my son already trying to take mine. Right.
Oh,
Because he loved the way it fly. You know me, I'm adventurous. This sounds like something I want. How much would it cost me?
well, you know, there are quads out there that are selling for $2,000, $2,500, $3,500.
Right?
I can get you into the new 350 QX2 system just under $1,000.
Under 1,000.
Under $1,000.
Hold up. Hey, baby. We need to talk. Ron, now you know that we are all excited about flying.
Yes.
So my nephew, a little teeny guy, I'm trying to get him started. This looks like it'd be the perfect little bubble for him. Talk to me about it.
But this is the Scout CX counter-rotation helicopter. It takes almost like, it's so well balanced, such a little machine, and it's a lot of fun in the house. Well, I keep putting it home in my living room because I fly every night. And I go on back porch and makes the dog wonder what's happening. And he sees it, but I really do enjoy it. Now, this might be a choice. Be a really good start for the kids. I wonder what 747 pilots make every year. You know, it could be a very interesting.
Okie dokie. Oh man, I like the maneuvering.
Yes, it's just such skill. If you had about a 1 mile per hour wind, it'll hang into it so nice that it'll hang in so nice that you just stay there, you don't see it moving. Look, that wind is coming out of the pocket, got me. Oh, good heavens. I'm gonna try to stop it and I'm gonna lock it. Whoops. Pretty good though. Hey,
Appreciate it.
and we have a whole shelf.
Oh, so I can tell the family and friends.
Oh, yes, of course.
We're gonna make it happen.
Thank you so
Look,
much.
y'all have a good and a blessed day.
Oh, enjoy.
Now I gotta see y'all later.
Camaro. This is our 2012 Patera Camaro ZL1. It is a lot of fun. You better take it outside though. It'll get crazy in the house because it's pretty fast. This little car is above 35 miles per hour. It is 4-wheel drive. You can buy this with a brushless motor, which turns ridiculous RPM, by the way, or the brushed engine that we see in this one. Very good little car. Waterproof. You can actually run it out in the rain. The system itself is waterproof. That doesn't mean you want to drive down through a water hole, but it is waterproof terrain. You'd have a lot of fun with it. This is our 2012 Vitara model, the Nissan GTR Nissan GT3. This is a brushless scale model of the Nissan. Very fast little car on the asphalt. I think you'd really enjoy this. This has been driven by the Spectrum 2.4 gigahertz system. I think you'll enjoy that. Very easy to operate. Now this is for the big kid in you. Those that remember the muscle cars of the 60s. Well, I had one exactly like this Camaro in 1969. Mine was black. Oh, it was fast. There were always rivals with the Mustang, the Ford Mustang, and the Chevrolet was always battling it out, seems like at the drag strip. And you could do this out of box back then. These are two fun little cars. You buy two of these, you can decide who's the king of the block pretty soon. But you be careful. Someone always looking. Okay, we've talked about muscle cars in the 60s and cameras and quadcopters, but how about, let's get down and dirty for some of you good old country boys. Here's a 55 miles per hour brushless sand rail, 4-wheel independent suspension. Oh, just the best of it. It's all adjustable. Powered by a brushless motor that is much faster than any conventional brushed motor. You might want to put your goggles on when you take this out to the sand pit. Then, and 4-wheel drive, if you like 4-wheel drive, if you like 2-wheel drive. Personally, I like both. Getting stuck's half the fun sometimes. Here's a 4-wheel drive, a Ruckus. This is a brushless motor. This one is close on 60 miles per hour. This is not scale speed, ladies and gentlemen. This is real speed, 55 plus. Like you might drive one home one day. For you advanced drivers, we have cars just over $100 and just under $700. Just depends on how fast you want to go. Come on down to Hobby Castle. You know, the true gems are usually not kept on the front top shelf, but down on the bottom. For you little guys around home, we have cars starting from the little micro desert truck, ready to run 136 scale, right on up to the slick rock climber. So have him come on in. We'll see which one most suits him. Well, we've left quadcopters. We've left cars, trucks. Come here a minute. Let's talk about planes. We have planes, we have big planes, we have little planes. We have one here, it's a quarter scale PA-18 150 Super Cub. This is by Hangar 9. It's so almost ready, and that is an understatement. You put in just your batteries, your radio system, and your motor, and you're ready to go flying. You could probably buy it on Friday and fly it on Sunday. These are the models for the true pilot that wants to enjoy something that's just beautiful. Hey, you old pilots, World War II veterans, every veteran that flew airplanes, or whether you didn't, come on down to Hobby Castle. Let us get you back in the air with something you really will enjoy. The almost ready to fly models come to where you, at $159.99 is where you can start. That gives you a wingspan of 127 centimeters or 50 inches. Right on up to the larger scale planes that have 106-inch wingspan on this on this Super Cub. I think you'll enjoy it. Come on down. Let's see which one you want to get into. Telescopes. We got planes, helicopters, microlight aircraft. Some you can fly in the living room. Cars. Boats. Oh, it's just quadcopters. Some you can fly in your living room. Oh, it's too much to talk about. Come on down to Hobby Castle. This is Model Master by Testors Company, the same company you enjoyed as a kid. started well back in the 60s or maybe even before then. We have every color in their envelope right here, whether you want to paint your quadcopter or whatever you want to paint. This is the place to come. This is our Celestron Power Seeker 114 EQ telescope. For those people that love stargazing, this is the premium telescope we have in the house. We have this one all set up so when the sun goes down tonight, I'm gonna go outdoors and play. But these are on sale. They're under $200. It retails for $209. For our kids, we have stuff that gets them out of the house. Let's get them away from this video games. Put them outdoors, makes them much healthier. How about today's chemistry set for that little person in your home that might be wanting to be a chemist? How about wind power? Now this is something that will make a child think. You make them think when they're young, chances are they do greater things when they're older. We have the Duncan yo-yos. We even have a Mentos geyser tube so you can spray your system. How about the old hobbies from the 60s? Like here's the old tanks of yesteryear. How about the Dukes of Hazzard? To use the testers paints on. When you put one of these together, you want to put it in a glass box. We have numerous cars. What we don't have, we can no doubt find and have in the store very soon. In a matter of a couple of days, that's all our shipping takes to get it to the store. You tell us what you want, we can make it happen. Hey, and by the way, we have Virginia Lottery here at Hobby Castle. Come on down, bring the kids. While they're looking, you might have a number come across you might want to play. We're down at Suite 600 in Riverdale Shopping Plaza. Please come see us. Hey, you like boats? Maybe you don't like flying. How about floating? We have Miss Geico, a little, what I call a pickle fork haul. It's electric. You can have a ball with this one in your pond. And the blast, you might be careful that your pond's a little bigger for this one. That's a pretty fast little boat. For the little guys in your house, this might be the answer. The Impulse or the Blackjack. They're electric powered, waterproof. You would really enjoy that. We also have the rocker hydroplane. That's also something, make sure your pond's big enough. And the sailboat enthusiast. Hey, let me show you this. Remote controlled sailboat. You might just enjoy that to no end. Hey, you don't want to take the big one out this weekend? We got a choice. Hey, this is a stomp rocket. Altitudes to 400 feet simply by stomping. No batteries required. Also, we have one that's powered by water and baking soda. You guys that might remember some of the little toys you could get out of a Cracker Jack box years ago back in the 60s. Those little tiny toys that were powered by baking soda. They're so much fun. We've got a bubble gum factory for the kids. That would be interesting. Who knows what they can come up with. And this is for little guys, probably very much like myself when I was a kid. If it was disgusting, I was into it. And the mind-blowing science. Children interested in science from a very young age, you know who they are. And that's a real step up for me. Over here we have the Glasshouse Sportsman, the Celestron Power Seeker 114 EQ. We have a Power Seeker 70 AZ. We have trains, the Santa Fe Flyer and the Desert Flyer. Depends on what you like. Let's talk more about airplanes and helicopters. We have the new Yak 54. The Champ, ready to fly. Everything you need is in this box. You can teach yourself to fly with this little plane. You can just walk in the front yard and throw it and start flying. The helicopter, of course, the Blade Scout, and the CX-2 counter-rotating. And we have the little microlights. If you like to fly indoors, the microlight might just be for you. Okay, the Alpha 40, almost ready to fly by Hangar 9. really good choice as a beginner, as an intermediate flyer. Excellent choice. The Edge 540 on sale now for $209.99. This is already built. In about an hour's time, you'll completely have the wings on. If you like a glider, this is a real choice. The Radiant has a prop that takes it to altitude. When you shut off the motor, the prop folds up and you just stay there for the longest time. Depends on you. Or if you're an old P-51 buff, as I am, I still got a weakness for the old Hangar 9 P-51. Now, this is a stick built. It's almost ready to fly, just like the others in our Hangar 9 selection. And of course, Losi, the 8 mini scale. Very fast. For you pilots that you want to call yourself a pilot, but maybe you're not there yet, here's the answer for you. The Apprentice S15E. This comes with a safe flight system. That is a system-assisted flight envelope. Helps you in flying. You can actually take off in a crosswind and not have to make any corrections to this while it's flying out, except for the throttle. The Duet is a ready-to-fly airplane. If you like a twin engine and a little small airplane, you're going to really be fascinated with this. The P-51, again, you go back to my heartstrings with the P-51. And of course, we got a few more helicopters over here. We have the CX-2, we have the MSR. This is a very popular little bird for beginners. It is not counter rotation. It does have a main blade motor and a tail boom motor. A little more realistic flying. Now, of the most beautiful thing you ever seen, this is Seagull Models, and this is the Piper Cherokee. And you see how pretty it is on that box? Well, when you put it together, it does all justice to this machine. Yeah, this is the MSR blade. You notice #1 by design, and that's very true. It has a tail boom motor. It has the main motor. This is like flying a real kind of helicopter. You can have a ball in your house, in your living room with this one. Keep everybody away from it. This is the Firebird Delta Ray by Hobby Zone. It also has safe flight that gives you auto leveling. Only thing you need to fly it out is just the throttle. You can actually release it from your hand. It will take auto leveling from the moment you turn it loose. Now, this is an investment in yourself to get out and enjoy some fresh air and come enjoy the camaraderie of the clubs. And when you finish, and with your children, it's also an investment in your children. You know, teaching a kid to fly, you know, pilots make big money. It all starts right here. Now come on down to see me and my wife. This is my wife, Daisy. I'm Ron. Come visit. We'll find something that's right for you. Hobby Castle, 1020 Bill Tuck Highway, Suite 600. Come on down.